It was supposed to be a routine business trip for Danielle Jackson, a highly successful black CEO known for her sharp business acumen and relentless drive. She had worked tirelessly to build her company from the ground up, overcoming countless obstacles along the way. So when she arrived at the luxurious Grand Horizon Hotel for an important conference, she expected nothing but professionalism and respect. From the moment Danielle walked into the hotel lobby, something felt off. The receptionist barely looked up from her phone, giving Danielle a cursory glance before returning to her screen. Danielle thought maybe they were busy, but as she approached the front desk, the receptionist's attitude became noticeably cold. When Danielle asked to check in, the receptionist's eyes narrowed, and she told Danielle that her reservation was not showing up. Perplexed, Danielle pulled out her confirmation email and showed it to the woman. The receptionist muttered something under her breath, then said curtly, "We don't have any rooms available for you." Danielle was stunned. She calmly explained that she had booked the room weeks ago, paying in full. But the receptionist simply shook her head and insisted there was nothing they could do, not willing to accept being turned away without cause. Danielle requested to speak to the hotel manager. After a few minutes, a middle-aged white man appeared, his expression unreadable. Danielle explained the situation, emphasizing that she was a guest with a confirmed booking. The manager responded coldly, saying the hotel was fully booked, and there was no room for her. When Danielle pressed further, the manager implied there might have been some kind of mistake and suggested, "She'll find another hotel." Danielle's heart sank as she realized what was happening. Despite her status as a CEO, she was being treated like a stranger, even unwelcome. It was clear that her presence made the staff uncomfortable. Rather than continue to argue, Danielle decided to leave, but not without making a point. She stepped outside the hotel, took out her phone, and called her assistant. "Cancel the conference at the Grand Horizon," she said firmly. "Start looking for a new venue. Also, get me the contact info for the hotel's corporate office." Back inside, word was spreading quickly among the hotel staff. How could a CEO be kicked out of her own hotel? The manager tried to downplay the incident, but there was no stopping what was coming next. Just 9 minutes after Danielle had been turned away, the hotel's corporate office received a call that would shake the entire staff to its core. Danielle herself was on the line. She identified herself clearly. Danielle Jackson, CEO of Jackson Enterprises, a company with millions in annual revenue and a major client of the hotel's event services. Calm but commanding, she explained the situation and expressed her deep disappointment. She made it clear that this kind of treatment was unacceptable, not only because of the booking error, but because of the disrespect shown to her as a guest and as a black woman in a position of power. The corporate office immediately launched an internal investigation. Meanwhile, Danielle demanded accountability. She gave them an ultimatum: rectify the situation immediately or face losing a major business partnership that could cost the hotel millions. Within minutes, the hotel's general manager and several senior staff members were placed on leave pending review. The corporate office issued a formal apology to Danielle and promised to overhaul the hotel's customer service policies, especially regarding diversity and inclusion training. But Danielle wasn't finished. She made it clear she would not tolerate such behavior in any of the hotels her company worked with. Using her influence, she instructed her team to cut all ties with the Grand Horizon and directed them to cancel any future bookings or contracts. The ripple effect was swift. Word of the incident spread through social media and business networks. The public sided with Danielle, condemning the hotel's treatment of her. Pressure mounted for the hotel to take action. Within 24 hours, the entire staff involved in the incident, from the receptionist to the hotel manager, had been fired. The corporate office released a statement acknowledging the wrong and promising to rebuild trust with their customers. Danielle's story became a powerful example of how dignity and respect must be upheld, no matter a person's background or status. It showed that leadership and courage can bring about real change, even in the face of blatant discrimination. For Danielle Jackson, what began as a humiliating experience ended with a clear message: respect is non-negotiable, and abuse of power will be met with swift consequences. Her company moved on to partner with more inclusive and respectful venues. And the Grand Horizon Hotel became a cautionary tale for others about the cost of prejudice. In the end, Danielle's strength and refusal to be silenced made her not only a respected CEO, but also a symbol of justice and change in the business world. The hotel learned a hard lesson that no one, regardless of race or position, should ever be kicked out of their own space without cause, especially not a CEO who holds all the cards. Asterisk.